What's up, guys, and welcome into another Pueblo County Sports Experience interview. Today, we actually have three ladies. We got the Pueblo County dance team, a few seniors with us. We have Lucy Vargas, we have Johnna Muniz, and we have Ava Tucci. Yeah, I'm excited. I got some stickers for you guys to start us off.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. Perfect.
So how you guys feeling? How you guys feeling so far?
So good.
So good.
Really good.
I mean, it's exciting in here.
It's
right?
so
It's
exciting.
Like
it's like the energy it's up. I'm so
I'm
excited.
high right now.
All right, so you guys just got back from nationals, right?
You know it.
I know it. Yeah. No, I mean, so you guys want to talk a little bit about it? How was your experience there? How'd you guys place and everything like that?
Well, as you can see, we're repping the finalist shirts. We're 2 times finalists.
That's tough.
We placed 11th in game day, which is pretty big. So we didn't make finals last year for game day.
That's huge.
And then we made 4th for Palm.
Top 5 in the nation.
Which is a big jump from last year.
It was so cool. I feel like since we got to talk about like this year's national experience, we should probably talk about last year's national experience. Like we did so good last year, and it was crazy to kind of think that like such a small town like little Pueblo County could do so good in the nation. I think we got 10th in Palm last year.
Yeah.
And then we didn't make finals for game day. I think we had barely missed
like
it.
A half a point.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like when you look at the national scores, everything is like by an eighth of the point, or like all those little tiny details make the biggest difference when it comes to dance. So like this year to go into it and then find out that we were 2-time state finalists was such a crazy like experience and accomplishment in itself. I was like mind blown, and I was so proud of our team. Like it was so crazy.
Like we're still just like trying to like absorb it.
Dude,
it feels like coming back. Like I don't know about you guys, but it just feels like we're just like so much happier, and like our team is so more bonded and like close than like I feel like we ever have this like year at least. And I feel like this trip was just like so just fun. Like, I don't know, like from last year's, because last year was our first time going to national. So it was like a new experience for us, and like we didn't really know what to do or what to expect. And then this year it kind of just felt like the more fun we had, the more better we did. And like it was just such a huge jump, because Palm is like our main thing that we do competitively. And it's like our love and whatever. So like going from 10th to 4th was actually just the biggest like accomplishment that we've had.
I think it also helped from last year making finals in Palm. We like realized that we are good. Like we're there. And I think all throughout the season too, like even at the competitions, placing first, like we knew that we had it in us.
Yeah.
And that really helped us push ourselves going into nationals this year.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't even just nationals. Like our whole competition season has just been so crazy successful this year. Like I feel like we've taken more like first place trophies home this year in competitions than we ever have like any year I've been at county.
Yeah.
And it was so exciting.
Like big schools, like we've always been like afraid. Like every time that we've gone to like competitions ever since freshman year, we've always just been scared of like the Denver schools when we get there. And like this year, like they know our name, and they like when we walk by, they'll be like, that's Pueblo County, like that's county, guys. And like it's just a huge accomplishment this year.
Yeah, even we have so many like choreographers from like Denver and like judges and stuff.
And the Nuggets dancer.
Yeah, like we'll be walking by and they're like, oh, you guys are Pueblo County. Like you guys are like moving up on the radar. You guys are getting
it's
so crazy.
We had one of our choreographers that we've had is Julia. What's her last name?
Julia Pros is her Instagram.
Julia.
Right.
And she was a Nuggets dancer for like I think 5 years. And she was like the center girl, and she came in and like taught us choreography, and like it was really just a new experience to like add like a Nuggets dancer is choreographing like Pueblo County's dance team.
We've had like a couple Nuggets dancers. Like
a
couple Nuggets dancers are choreo. And then we have Sammy. She's amazing. Honestly, all of our choreographers and our coach, we're so thankful for everybody who's like come in and put in so much work, because they see the potential that we have to grow as like a program. And they've just all put so much effort into us, and it's so refreshing. It's so nice.
And it's just like it opens like our eyes to like the rest of the dance community and like the rest of like there's so many different like categories with like dance. Like there's like NHL dancers, and like we got to experience that with like Julia and stuff. But then we also get to like have like at our UCCS camp this summer, we got to learn from this guy named Franco, and he's
amazing.
He's incredible. We saw him at
amazing
nationals, and it was like, guys, that's Franco.
That's
That's
Franco.
Franco. Guys, that's Franco.
He's the choreographer for the UNLV dance team.
Oh, that's
And they took first place, right?
Yeah,
They took
it was
first
nationals.
place this year
Holy
for hip hop division for college dance team. They're literally like bow down to him.
Yeah,
and like we got to
UCF's
learn from
coach
him.
too. Oh, love. Like it was. We just get to do so many cool experiences. We're so
Yeah.
grateful for it all.
Oh, that's amazing. No, like you guys should genuinely feel so proud of yourselves. Like top 5 in the nation.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Like if we really think about it, I don't know how many teams we competed against, but like truly every time I think about it, I'm like we're top 5 in the nation. Little Pueblo County is top 5 in the nation.
yeah, that's so
and then
crazy.
11th for a division we didn't even make finals in last year. That's so cool.
No, that's just improvement. That's unbelievable. You guys should genuinely feel so proud of yourselves. So I'm gonna like switch it up a little bit. I'll go like one by one. What like first inspired you guys to start dancing? I know it's kind of a throwback, but
I think what first inspired me to start dancing was, I think I was just like such an outgoing kid. Ever since I was little, I was always like, me and my sisters were recreating like music videos and doing like my sisters would like choreograph and then like film me. And then I'd be like lip syncing, and it just like was already like instilled in like watching like obviously like High School Musical as a kid, and like just wanting to just do that. And like Step Up, I literally admired Step Up so much, and I just wanted to like move like them. And then I got into gymnastics and cheer and all that stuff. And then once high school started, my sister had like friends on the Pueblo County dance team, and they were like already like my stars.
Okay.
And I just wanted to do it. And so going into freshman year, like being an 8th grader, I just kind of started like learning the technique of like being able to turn, getting my tricks back, and like, I don't know, like dance, like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel like dance is just like something like it's instilled like at birth. Like it's either you have the passion for it or you just
or you don't. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
What about you,
What
Johnna?
about you, Johnna? Yeah.
I've been dancing my whole life since 4 years old. I don't know. And like Lucy said, it's like instilled in my body. I look at dance as my second home. I dance at Sarah Shaw too. And that place is a home to me. Like, I don't know. Just some people might say that dance is a hobby or just like an activity. My personal opinion is dance is the hardest sport. It really is. And it takes a lot of time and effort to be around the same group of people, learning really hard choreo and everything. Yes, constantly tired. Every muscle in your body will be sore. And I don't know. I do literally every dance in the books, and there's not one single dance that I don't love. I've always looked up to the Pueblo County dance team. I've watched my uncles play all the sports, and I never watched them.
Yeah.
I watched the
You like
dance
the
team,
dance team. Oh,
and I
fire.
couldn't wait to make the team. Freshman year came. I busted my butt to make varsity, put in all the work during the summertime, and I'm really glad that I've been on the team for 4 years now. Truly has been a blessing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Beauty. Poet.
Gosh, I don't know. I feel like you guys have such like nice sentimental stories. Mine was an impulsive decision. It was completely. I was like kind of just like, because I've always done like cheer and stuff, and I've always kind of just done like random sports. That
Volleyball
era, 8th grade, COVID. You know what I mean? I had to try something new. I always kind of just did whatever, and then I think it was actually Caprice was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try out for the dancing," and I was like, "Okay, I'll do it too." Like I was like, "Bet, like let's do it, dude." And honestly, best decision of my entire life.
Yeah.
I've never thought I would grow to love something so much. Like I'm truly nationals being over was like the saddest. Like I was so grateful for all the 4 years, like the morning practices, the people. I think everybody can vouch for me here. Like camps are probably the worst experience of your life. You're up and you're in like this terrible environment. You're dancing on carpet or on like a gym floor. You're learning all day. It's an all day thing. You're exhausted. Like you're just mentally, you're done. You're cooked. Okay. And so like
8 hours straight, just sweating.
You're calling your mom at 11 o'clock at night being like, we just finished learning choreo and I don't even remember any of it. And Ursa's like, get up. We're going to go practice at 11:30 so that way we're the best ones there, guys. And I'm like, no, I can't do it anymore. I don't know what we just
15-minute breaks, like 4 15-minute breaks. Yeah. And it's like a week long of just like 8 hour sleep.
But I genuinely, just to have one more season, I would do it. I would do 3 camps. I would do
3 camps.
I do 3 camps and that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot
crazy.
too.
Once you
that sounds miserable.
like once you like is over, you're just or not. It's not like completely over, but it's like starting to end, and now it's just like wait.
I'm like wait,
no,
take me back to Great Wolf Lodge. I'll go back to Great.
No.
Please tell the story of Great Wolf Lodge.
So, Great Wolf Lodge. What was it? Junior year.
Yeah, junior year.
Going into junior year.
Our junior year, we had went to Great Wolf Lodge for a dance camp. There were like 3 different groups. I personally was put in the hardest group.
The hardest group.
I think I did a Christmas dance.
The hardest dance, okay?
Okay. All right.
I had a very hurt hip. Like I was icing it.
She's just broken all the
I was
time.
broken. And it was like, we woke up at 6 a.m., went to eat breakfast, started by 8, and we didn't end until 8 every day for 4 days.
4 days?
And that's just like with like the UDA dancers. That is just UDA staff. Like Urs had us going like 2 or 3 hours after.
Oh.
Because that's how you get your bid to nationals is you go to those camps in the summertime.
That makes sense.
And if you do good enough at those camps, then they'll give you and you earn like a bid to nationals.
That makes
so it kind of starts before your team is even adjusted to each other.
Yeah.
And during those 2-3 hour practices that we would have after camp would end, my group personally, we really went through it because we couldn't get the dance.
Yeah. It was a rough dance.
It was really rough. And I was getting super, super irritated. And so
and you have like 3-4 hour periods to learn these dances. No, 2.
No,
that's
ready for the best part though?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I run to the bathroom because I just couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
Crashing out. Full on
I was crashing out. And I slammed my head into the stall.
Like just imagine you're dripping in sweat, all disgusting, and you're in like a random Great Wolf Lodge hotel, and she's just in the bathroom like.
Wait, on purpose you would?
Yes,
why?
Because I was so mad.
There's no way.
I was so mad
because I couldn't going insane.
Yes, when you can't get choreo, it is like
it's frustrating.
It feels like your brain isn't braining.
And I walked out with a massive red mark on my forehead, sobbing. And then a whole bunch of people started coming up to me. Are you okay? Don't touch me. It's gonna be okay. We ended up getting it.
Good.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. Don't worry, we got that bid to nationals.
We got the bid.
It's terrible.
We may have done the dance good.
But you got the bid.
We got
That's
the bid.
huge.
Yeah.
That's all you needed.
Because you're learning, like, what did we learn? Like, I don't even know how many dances.
Like 3?
Yeah. Like each, and then you have to have one that's like really good.
Yeah.
Because that's your bid to nationals. And then you don't want to get, what is it? The yellow ribbon?
Red ribbon?
The red ribbon. I don't ever want it. Getting a red ribbon is the worst.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
So you get like different levels of ribbon based on how good you do in the dance. And like the UDA girl, like you literally stand there, hands behind your back, and they put it, and you like pull out a red ribbon.
The blue ribbon means that you did it good, you executed it well, and you knew the dance. The red means you did not do the dance.
It was a hot mess.
No.
You went out there and embarrassed yourself, and you're like, okay.
But at our most recent camp, that one was even worse. At UCCS.
Oh my God.
We stayed in the dorms.
Walked a mile.
No air.
Oh.
No air.
No AC.
Oh, that's miserable.
Brought
So bad.
fans.
The food,
Oh,
Terrible. I ate a popsicle for dinner every night.
It was so
The
bad.
nutrients was
The
great.
food messed
Just
up.
a popsicle.
Yeah.
The food messed up with us so bad that I had to get sent home the day early. The last day when we like performed and showed everybody like what we learned and everything, I had to go home because the food messed me up so bad. It was
Lucy was
like
so-
11. It was
Like,
like
don't get
11
me wrong.
o'clock at night, and I'm
The
calling
camp
my
was
dad.
so cool though. Like it was like a really cool
It
camp
was
and a
such a
good
good
experience, and we learned a lot. And those like the people they brought in to
think that was
teach
the
us
best
cool
camp we've
dances.
done.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was
just the living
insane.
experience that was like
You know,
it's
it
so
was
bad.
more
Yeah.
of like you're just so drained. You're so
Dead.
tired, and there's nothing left in your brain. Like after learning that much choreography, and then going back to like the dorm, and you're so hot. You're
Oh,
so
okay.
it was
And you
so
can't cool
hot,
down at
and
all.
you can't
It's
cool
like-
down
it's
at all.
like
It's miserable.
The sweat was so bad that like you're crystallizing, wiping
You're like,
off
"Ugh."
your head.
I think there's somewhere in my phone. There's a video of me and Johnna just sobbing at breakfast the next
Eating
morning.
a popsicle.
Popsicle.
It was so bad.
Oh, it was so funny.
All right. So, what's your guys' like most memorable part about dance over the past 4 years? Not just this year, but like your favorite part, most memorable part. Like, what's
I feel like we've talked about like nationals like enough. So maybe like
yeah?
I feel
maybe
like-
besides that,
yeah, I think definitely it's like when I think about like the most memorable times, I think of like just spending literally because we spend every day together. Like it is crazy. Like no other sport gets to like spend this amount of time with each other year long, like no break. Maybe we get like a 2-month break before tryouts start and then it starts up all again. But like we are a year-round sport, so spending all this time together, like I'm surprised that like we all love each other
yeah.
so much.
like it's crazy. But I think of all like the times. I feel like our sophomore year was like what I think of as like the most fun for me, at least, because like we had, I don't know, that was like the biggest our team has ever been that year. Was
Mhm.
that there were so many girls on the team and like just practicing and having fun and just all the memories that we've made like in dance and outside of it and like all the competitions. Like I don't know, you just kind of have to. If you know, you know.
yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
All right.
I would say my most memorable part of all 4 years was probably, I think it was freshman pigskin.
Oh,
I think, oh, you gotta hear me out here.
What?
don't hear you.
What?
I
What?
don't.
Never mind, then it wasn't that.
Oh,
Wish-
what?
No,
No,
wait,
no,
was
say
it-
it,
was
say it,
it-
say it,
was
say it,
it
say it.
that thing
What?
when it rained?
Yeah.
Was that sophomore year?
Oh, that was sophomore
was-
year, I think.
No, that was freshman at Dutch.
no.
No.
Oh, that was
uh,
both years. No, okay.
CSUP,
I would say-
yeah, 4 years.
Freshman and sophomore pigskin were probably my most memorable things. Freshman year, pigskin, like, I've always watched pigskin. I've
Yeah.
always watched the dances, and I was finally out on that field.
Yeah, it was your first time. That's huge.
Yes. And, like, I don't know, being able to do it with everybody and being the girl that I always looked up to, like, really,
It felt surreal.
yeah. And then sophomore year, they moved it to CSU,
Mhm.
which we ended up having the lightning delays and everything. So it was our dance team, our cheer team, Pueblo West cheer team, and Pueblo West dance team, all in a little building together.
Oh, wow.
We had music blasting,
Coaches dancing.
coaches dancing. We were all screaming at the top of our lungs. And I think that was like the most we've like ever
Mhm.
like
That was so fun.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounds fire.
Freshman year was fun too, but we got rained on and it was at Dutch.
Yeah, and then our coach still made us perform when no one was there.
It was still like the best time though because it was
It
like
was. It was
even
the
though
first
even though
time.
even though we were in the back as freshmen, like it was still just being out there and
Yeah,
like
and it was your
seeing
first time,
everybody.
yeah.
You're just like a little kid at a candy shop.
Yeah.
See, mine is definitely competition season. I don't know why. I'm so competitive.
Ava
It's-
gets in the zone.
I'm-
You're pretty competitive.
I'm
Yeah.
competitive. I'm
Guys,
not,
Ava-
we are here to win
Ava
Get
has
your heads in the
Ava
dance
has like
floor.
Ava has like a process. She puts her headphones on. She
I'm
doesn't
like,
talk to
you know
anybody.
what's the TikTok? You know the TikToks where they're like bro's girlfriend just broke up with him
Yeah.
before the game. Like,
And he's
that's
on the
literally
bus
me. I'm like
with his
sitting out there. I'm
headphones
like,
Ava like makes up a scenario in her head to just like
well,
lock
because the
in.
thing about our team is I feel like we we get that thing like we're not good enough. It's so, and it drives me crazy because we are proving it to ourselves time and time again that we are. And we're still so nervous when we get in those big rooms behind the stage when there's a million other teams warming up, like, and they could be girls not even in our division.
Hey, I
And
think
it-
that's just a dance habit.
I really think it is. And it just like shuts
Truly,
down.
dance is like one sport that you're staring at yourself in the mirror for
Even
so
before
many
games,
hours.
I get nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dance, I don't know why, but like it just like kind of like we're like kind of like instilled with like a self-conscious like insecurity of like not doing our best and
Yeah,
like
not
we're
doing
not
good
the
at
Well,
best.
best.
because you get
Two-
one shot.
Yeah, that is kind
You
of
get one
One
time to
shot.
go out there and do it perfect. And if you don't, like, they're picking you apart every single time.
It's like from a pointed toe,
Yeah.
flexed foot.
And that could be the difference between first and second place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that makes a lot
that's
of sense.
like nowadays it's like 1st to 10th place.
Yeah, seriously.
Because they're
but-
so picky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like competition season. There's something about it. I
The
I
environment.
love going out there and just like screaming at people. I don't even know how to
respect it,
describe it
yeah.
because I can see them getting in their heads. And I just like that energy when we're all hyped up because we are there to compete. Like we're all ready. We're out there. We're nailing our turns. We're doing stuff like that we've never done in the dance room. It looks amazing. And we're about to go perform it in front of everyone and show that we're good now. We're getting good now. And we're ready to compete. Like something about all of us having that same energy
Yeah.
before we go on the floor. And then like, honestly, my favorite memory though is probably praying for the team.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
seriously, me and
It's-
Lucy will say a good prayer before the team and it's
Yeah, like
nothing
it-
is ever
It takes
gonna,
away like everything like bad. I don't
like,
know.
Yeah, it takes away
This
all the anxiety around it.
This
Truly.
was like the first time because not national. Like I feel like this was like our first time ever like performing consistently.
Mhm.
That like we've nailed it every single time and gotten
Really?
better and better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I truly think that it's all from prayer because I don't know like if it's just like this year, but me and Ava like prayed before every routine and like it gets better and better. And I truly think that it's all due to prayer.
Last
Yeah.
prayer was
It was
awesome.
emotional. We were
So
all
emotional.
I accidentally hit some nerves and then Lucy hit a lot of nerves and we were just sitting there like it kind of sunk in like, dang, like this is our
That's your
last
last-
time
that's so
ever
sad.
doing
That's
this.
so
And it was
sad.
so sad because truly if you go out there, it's your last time and you get
That's
one
it.
shot.
Yeah.
You get
got
one time. And it's 3 minutes? Like
Yeah.
other sports, I feel like at least they get like a good hour game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you get, multiple
get-
Yeah.
at-bats or
Like
whatever.
we get
yeah.
3 minutes that we've been working for all year. Honestly, all 4 years. Like
Yeah.
truly it's kind of cool because I feel like all the moments built up to this.
No,
Oh,
you
know
guys
what I mean?
ended
yeah.
with a bang. Like,
Yeah,
that's
we
such
really
a
went out with a
perfect
bang.
way to end it.
It's
We
so
really
good.
peaked.
Yeah.
That's
So
the right
great.
time.
This is
Yeah.
literally gonna be our personality for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm like this finalist shirt.
It's gonna
That's
be
so
worn.
fire.
It's gonna be washed every night, worn every
Worn every
day.
day.
Yeah. I'm like a kid with my blanket now.
I know.
I'm like,
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So you guys spend a lot of time together, but like, is there anything you guys do like outside of practices and competitions to like build team chemistry?
we have
do-
so many
We
team
have
bondings.
so many team bondings. I feel like not even with team bondings, but like we're so like close outside of dance. Like the majority of our girls on the team go to Sarah Shaw.
Yeah.
And so they already have that bond all together. And then like I feel like the rest of us are already like best friends with everybody.
Yeah. No. I mean,
And we spend it really does feel like we spend every waking moment with each other. But
No,
like it's
seriously.
not like a bad thing at all.
you're fine.
Well, seriously, like we
Yeah.
get in like fights like we're sisters, like little tiny fights.
Yes.
Like
Like sibling
Like
fights.
siblings,
like
Yeah.
she's like Johnna will be like, pick up your palm. And I'm like, no, I'm not picking up my palm. I'll do it later. And then like she's like, okay, I love you. I'm like, I love you too.
Yeah, or
Like,
like,
I
we'll,
love
be
you
Just
so
learning,
get
bad.
over it.
we'll be like learning a dance and like we'll all be so frustrated with each other and I'll be like, come on, you need to pick this up. You're not doing that right. And then the next like 2 minutes later, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I love you. I'm just really nervous.
I was
right
just
now.
so stressed. But
I
it's-
think
we're like a family.
this year, personally, I've had like a connection with every single
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
on
So
our
true.
team. And it's not like one of those like, oh, I kind of like you
Yeah.
connections. Like,
Mhm.
I would consider everybody on my team as a best friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Truly.
that's-
It's crazy
true.
this year. Like
we have all gotten along. We do have our moments. We do. And we've gotten over them. We work everything out. and then we go back to loving each other.
Mhm.
But I do like just spending every single moment with somebody irritates you. It
Oh,
does.
Yeah. No,
Because I know
I
I
can
get
imagine.
irritated with my regular family. I'm always with them. We get in fights.
Yeah, we spend more time with each other than we do our family.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
bound to happen.
It is.
But
It is.
I honestly think that we have done so good this year with loving each other and caring for each other.
Yeah.
And we've honestly had the most unbreakable bond
Mhm.
Truly.
out
I
of
think
all
that-
of my years.
This is the best bond you
This
have.
is like the best bonding. Like, yeah, we've had, like, I'm sure the other girls can say this too. Like, we've had like our upperclassmen friends that like we
Mhm.
miss so much. Like,
Mhm.
my best friend was an upperclassman and she's gone. But this year, like the bond, like I've never
Truly.
loved it. I've never loved every single person on the team like more than I have this year, and it's crazy.
I know, and it seems like you guys are like some great senior leaders, and
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
that,
Oh,
I
I
think
hope
that
so.
helps.
Aw.
That's so nice.
We really
Thank you.
try.
I think that helps out with the bond a lot. So yeah, I mean, you guys are killing it. You guys did a good job this year.
Thank
that's
you.
for sure.
Thank you.
So since you guys are seniors, right? This is your last rodeo, right? What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about trying out for the dance team next year?
Do it. Absolutely do it. It will be the best decision of your life. Our coach is the best coach. Our girls are the best girls. Like, truly, I have like chills thinking about it. Like, if I would have never done
starting
dance, like,
I
I
don't
would
know
have,
where we
I
would
don't
be.
know where, like, who I would be as a person. The sport, the girls, the coach, the experiences have truly made me who I am today. And like, I truly believe, like, at least for me, it was 100% God's plan that I
Oh yeah.
impulsively tried out my freshman year.
Yeah.
And like, if you're thinking about trying out for the dance team, do it, because it will be the best decision you ever make in your life.
I don't think I've ever met a single person that has had a regret for trying out for our dance team.
Oh yeah.
Everyone ends up loving it so much,
Mhm.
even if they didn't want to try out at first and they had someone pushing them or something. Like, they've never had a regret. And no matter like if you make JV or varsity, we're still the Pueblo County dance team, and both teams are one team.
Mhm.
And I think also just the aspect of having fun. Dance team isn't always about the seriousness. Dance team is truly about going out and having fun
Yeah.
with the girls that you love.
I'm gonna turn the page a little, but I think that I'm just thinking of it like a technical point. I feel like that's how we are with seniors, though. Like we have different roles, but I think for technical points, I would say work your butt off.
Mhm.
Seriously.
The one thing that I will always be proud of myself is working my butt off eighth grade year to get like my skills, my turns, my everything, because making varsity freshman year was like the biggest accomplishment at the time like I felt. And I truly think that like our team is just so good, and like I feel like you have to you have to have the drive, you have to have the passion for dance to keep you motivated and to keep you going and pushing, because that's really the only thing that gets you through it. Because normally, like, hearing it, I'm sure from like outside perspective, you think like these girls are going through like a lot, like how did the heck do like going back every
Yeah.
year? But I think that you just got to have the drive and the passion, and like
Like,
you gotta
mental
work.
strength.
You got to put that work in.
Hashtag don't be content.
Don't be content.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the
Facts.
quote.
You will
Facts.
always get better. You
Oh
will.
yeah.
Don't get worse.
Yes,
I don't think
don't
you
get
can.
Don't get
worse.
worse. You can, yeah.
Don't
Not on
get
our team. You
worse.
can't get worse on our team.
I think it's so crazy that you guys are like the seniors now that, you know, the little girls are looking up to. Like that's
It's
so
cr-
that's
isn't
so
it
sad to
crazy?
think, but so crazy.
Like, because you're a senior too. Like, isn't it weird? Like,
it's so weird.
this
yeah.
is our last year, and it's like,
It's not real.
Like,
it's not
it
real. I
feels like
still
we were
feel
just
like-
the freshmen.
I
looking
don't
up.
know where to
Yeah.
get. I don't know how to get around the school. Like, let's be so honest. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like I know enough to be a senior. You know
I
what I
know.
mean?
All right. Well, do you guys have any final remarks?
Join the Pueblo County dance team.
Yeah,
Join the Pueblo County
join
dance
the
team.
dance
Please.
Yeah,
you
we want to.
will.
An amazing team, an amazing coach.
With some amazing
You'll
girls.
work your butt off. I think that's one thing that like people don't realize about dance. They think that it's just like they see our
Not a
sidelines
sport.
or our halftime routines. They don't see like our competitive or like at practice how much we train
Yeah.
our bodies, like the little muscles, and like we have to like we just work our butt off. And I feel like the world should know. The world's got to know how hard we work.
All right. Well, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much for
asking
having
us.
us.
No, of
It
course.
was so exciting. I loved it.
So fun.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was a good podcast.
Go County.
Yeah, go County.
Go County.
Go
Let's
County
Hornets.
Hornets.
But make sure you guys go follow and subscribe at PCSN, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.